Hello there, this is Matt from Abundant Pastures. You can find us on the web, abundantpastures.farm. Today we are getting the turkey brooder ready to go. So we're going to spend a few minutes talking about brooding turkeys and how that's different than the way we brood our broiler chickens. So here in 2026, our plans are to raise about 800 turkeys. So they'll start off here in the brooder, either 5 or 6 weeks in here, and then they'll move out to pasture. So we have our turkey dates scheduled out in the spring and the fall. They're 6 weeks apart, so they spend an extra week in here in the brooder. Then during the summer, they are 5 weeks apart. So I'm going to compare and contrast some to our broiler chickens in this video. So if you haven't seen the broiler chicken brooder setup, watch that one. This one might make a little bit more sense. So when we get our broiler chickens, we get them off of a truck within like 10 hours of them hatching, which is great. With our turkeys, we do not have that luxury, and also turkeys are a lot more fragile than chickens, so that's something that we have to address. So we use 2 different hatcheries for the turkeys. We have our main season hatchery that we use like April through September. We would use them all the time, but that's just the only time of year that they have turkeys available. And the reason we like them is we have an arrangement with them that we can pick them up. I think it's within 24 hours of them hatching, and we're able to avoid the U.S. Postal Service. So that's the U.S. Postal Service. We've had issues before getting live birds through them. So anytime we can avoid them and get it more direct, we definitely try to do that. But so with our spring and our fall batches, using our other hatchery, we do have to get them through USPS. And basically we use the hatchery we do because they offer a 48-hour live bird guarantee. So just another level of insurance if the Postal Service doesn't feel like getting them to us in decent time. At least we're not out. So that's where the turkeys come from. That's kind of the frequency in which they're coming. So once they come, this is where they go. So you'll see here, all around the edge, we have this cardboard. So baby turkeys, they struggle with the idea of navigating corners. So we just eliminate that so they don't even have to think about navigating corners. So this cardboard will be in here for about a week or so, maybe a week and a half, and then we'll pull it out. And at some point in that time, apparently turkeys can figure out how to navigate a corner after they're a week old. So in these waters here, we have vitamins and a probiotic mixed up. So especially getting them through the mail, that we can get them a good kickstart right away. Then our feed, it's a higher protein feed than we use for the broiler chickens. I believe it's a 24% all non-GMO feed. Then you'll see on the ground there's a couple of things to notice. First, let's go underneath the bedding here. So I don't know if that's going to show up there. It's that gray material there. That is actually lime. So there are some diseases that turkeys can get from chickens. And I mean, we raise a lot of chickens here on the farm. So we put that lime base down because it's caustic to the diseases, or some of the diseases that can be tracked from chickens to turkeys. So we have that down as a base, and then also every time we come in here, we have a separate pair of boots that we wear, so we're not tracking manure back and forth, and we sanitize those boots every day. And then also on the ground, you'll see we use this, we just buy the shavings from like Tractor Supply or wherever. We use the sawdust for the chickens, but we have to use this stuff for the turkeys because we've had issues where the turkeys will eat the sawdust instead of eating the feed. So let's see. So we're using heat lamps here for the lighting. And you can see here, this is a thermostat. So we can kind of control 4 of these 5 heat lamps are hooked up to that thermostat, and the other one is on all the time. That's not much of a issue in the spring and the fall. These lights will probably just be on all the time. But when we start brooding turkeys and it's July, it's nice that we don't have to worry about it getting too hot in here. It'll just kick itself off. And then also with that thermostat, we can just we can slowly wean the heat as they get older too. All right. Oh, so feeders. Another thing that we have to do special for the turkeys is you have to have those feeders suspended like right off the ground, but not high enough where they can go under it, because the turkeys will, I guess, huddle underneath anything you have suspended as if it's a mother turkey, and they can pile under there. So about for the first week, we'll leave it down, and then we can start raising it up as they grow. All right, so that's how we do our best to keep our turkeys going. Have a good one.